Hey everyone, and welcome to the Knitbook Nook. My name is Sam, and this is my Clue 2 video for the Sol Shawl. I am knitting the Sol Shawl Mystery Knit Along by Ambah O'Brien, and Clue 2 has been released. Today is July 1st, and actually Clue 3 is being released on July 3rd, so I'm about to start Clue 3, but I finished Clue 2, and I wanted to share it with you. So here is Clue 2. I felt like I was going to say, don't look away if you don't want to see it, but that's what this video is. It's a spoiler video. All right. So Clue 2. This is really, I have this on way too small of a cord, and so it's really weird to hold up. Ta-da! So this bottom mosaic knitting section was Clue 2. As I said, this was mosaic knitting. It did say that we are all done with our contrast color, so my coral color will be going bye-bye. But I love the way that this worked up. And it was a pretty interesting way that you work it up. So I actually have quite a bit of ends that I still need to cut off and weave in. So to keep your I-cord border going, you actually do one side of it using intarsia, and I have never done intarsia knitting before. So I actually have had to wind off, where is it? A small amount of yarn to use for the border, and then connect it to one of the ends. And then when I went to do that side of the I-cord, I would kind of wrap them around each other, my yarns, and knit the border with that, just that little thing of yarn. It was a little, I keep saying fiddly. This should just be called the fiddle shawl because everything is so fiddly. But it was a really good technique to learn. My I-cord is so uneven. But hopefully it's fine and it's not a big deal. So to do the mosaic knitting, you knit 2 rows in one color using slip stitches to get the color work through. And I really love this design. Someone said it looked like a flower, and I totally did not see a flower when I looked at it. I just saw like geometric shapes. The one in the middle is different because we create that when we do the increases for the center. So it is a little different. It looks kind of like a heart now that I'm looking at it. It's really pretty. I really enjoyed it. The instructions were a bit confusing, and I did complete this clue, I think, within like 2 days of it being released. And since then, Ambah has updated the pattern to include a couple of revisions to make it a little clearer. A lot of people were getting confused. They thought it was more like brioche knitting, where you would knit the color and then move your stitches back and then knit your other color. But you do one side, come back with that same color, and then you switch your colors and do the other one. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But overall, I'm really happy with the way that this has turned out. This is so pretty. We only have one more clue. This is a 3-clue shawl. So we have one more clue, and then we'll have a finished shawl. So the next time I update you guys, the shawl will be complete. Let me know what you guys think of this shawl so far. I really love it. And I was really happy that it wasn't just repeating this section up here. And obviously we're not going to repeat that section again to finish it off because we're done with our contrast color. So I am very happy with this shawl. I understand a little bit of the frustrations with it being like, it's not, I wouldn't say this is complicated, but I do feel like it could have been written a little clearer. And I do know some people who they read Clue 2 and they're like, nope, I'm out. But I really love the way this looked, and I love the process of knitting it. I've only done mosaic knitting in my pressed flowers cowl, so this is a pretty like newish technique to me. I've done it once before, but it's always nice to do things again and just to like get used to it, because it isn't just straight knitting. It is a little different. But I really like it. And it was also my first time doing intarsia, even if it was just like an edge, a border. I enjoyed learning that technique and how to do it. And everything is attached. Nothing is falling apart. Nothing came off. So I'm counting this as a win. All right, so my timer is going off for my lunch, and so I will see you guys next week with a finished Sol Shawl. So until then, happy knitting.